there's nothing else in the world that they want. They have this strong desire. It says now the prayer is going to come into effect. Rav Naftali Trop goes and explains as follows. Explains this beautifully. So in Slichas, the Ashkenazi Slichas, we say L'chashem Atzdaka. And at the end, well, not at the end of that, a few lines down, we say Kedalim Mecharashim Dafaknu Lasacha, which means is like poor people and like destitute people, we're knocking on your door, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Now, ask the Rabbi Naftali Trop, what's the difference between a poor person and a destitute person? What's the difference between Kedalim Uchirashim? What's the difference between a poor and a destitute? So a poor person is poor. They don't have a lot, but they have something. So if they're knocking on the door and they're asking for donations or food or whatever they're asking, if no one answers, they move on because they still have something. A destitute person has nothing. They don't got anything left. And if that person is not answering, they have nowhere else to turn. That means that they're going to keep on knocking until someone answers. So when someone prays like a destitute person, tells HaKadosh Baruch Hu, I got nothing. I got nowhere else to turn. Einod milvada. There's only you. There's nobody else that can help me, only you. When you daven to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, when you pray to a God like that, that is where God answers, and there's the power of that prayer is beyond no bounds. It's the most powerful prayer. And this, when Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai saw that the wife was unable to separate from her husband, he realized that this level of prayer is going to break the gates down, and it knows no boundaries, and this is how they were able to succeed in having a child, because they realized that there's nothing else. It's only HaKadosh Baruch Hu that he has. And Rabbi Shimshon Pincus explains this regarding, people think, what's kavana? What's when you have intention in prayer? So when you get that prayer, you go and you're going to cry out, and you get down with Hashem, which is great, and it's important, and you should do that. But that's not what kavana means. Kavana means, explains Rav Shimshon Pincus, means that you know that there's nothing else other than God. Meaning that there's no other way of you attaining what you want, what you're praying for, only through God. Only via God. This is the power of prayer.